Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do a chit-chatty get ready with me. So if you're in the short form content, this is not for you. I'm just looking for some music to put on quietly in the background. Oops. Mostly for myself. I hear nothing. What happened? Oh, there we go. I don't like it when it's too quiet. Anyways, for makeup, I don't have a whole lot picked out. Bought these yesterday from Sephora, so if you watched my bits and pieces bought video from yesterday, I showed some stuff that I bought while we were out. We were out pretty much the whole day yesterday doing stuff. The Morphe loose setting powder. It doesn't say it's brightening, so I'm hoping that's the case because, again, even though I'm dry skin, I like a matte face except for the cheeks. Like, I like glowy cheeks, but the rest of my face I do prefer it matte. It just says a bake and set setting powder, translucent. There was like this one and like a yellow one. I don't think yellow would look nice on me. And then Nars came out with a couple more new blush shades. I wanted to, but I limited myself to pick up one for this month, which is Mad Love, and it looks so damn pretty. So those are the only two makeup products I know that I'm using. I did just get out of the shower not too long ago. Hair's up, it's still drying. And I did use the new, it's not new, it's been out, but we just got it, or at least I just found it. The Sand and Fog Marshmallow Skies. I have, both of these are the same product, it's just one is like this, and the other one's in this. Oh my gosh, the packaging or whatever. One of these are going to go in my work bag. I got it from Winners, and I only seen one set of this, and the next time I go to Winners, I'm going to see if I can find it again. I did say yesterday in that video that I'm not sure what this one's a dupe for, and someone said it's a dupe for Kajal something. I already forget. Kajal has a lot of scents. That's really good. If you like sweet scents, this one just smells really good. And I don't have anything. I mean, I might have something that's similar, but this is different. Anyways, the Sand and Fog Marshmallow Skies. If you can find this, find it. And so far, I do like this Rare Beauty, her newer one. Like I said, I've gone through pretty much two of her original one. And then I do have her other one, the peach one. And then this is her newest one. This one's called Feel Seen, and they all smell good. I really like them, especially for after the shower. This one's different, though, and I think it's because of... What did they say was in this? Lily of the Valley or something? I threw out the packaging. But I have nothing at all in my perfume collection, because I have a lot of perfume. I mean, it's a lot for me, but, like, there's probably other people who have bigger collections, but I don't have anything that smells like this. I really like that. Alright, so before we even start makeup, I decided to go through my palette drawers and just pull out some palettes that I know I've used them, but not really. So they're in here. I have other ones too that I've used them, but not a ton, but we'll do this for now. This one I threw in here because I want to keep, it's an all matte palette. I just want to keep this one up at my desk, I think, for more matte options. But we have Bella Beauté Bar, the Morley Gray. I pulled this out. I feel like that's cute for smoky, like smoky pink looks. I've used it a couple of times. Then we have Glaminatrix, the Grounded palette. I've done a few looks, but not too many. I like this. But yeah, I feel like this is like a very fall palette. Might not use that one right now, actually. That looks too fall for me. Not winter. Glaminatrix Crown Legacy. This is one I mentioned yesterday where I've done a couple of looks with it. Otherwise, it sits in my collection. I'm going to put this one, ground it back. Green Goddess. I feel like this would be fine for the rest of the winter too. Again, another one I've used, but not a ton. This one's also Bella Beauté Bar. I feel like it's a mix of Bella Beauté Bar and Glaminatrix Timeless Tones. I do like this one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one out as well. Sometimes it's just, I don't know. I don't know why. The Nearly Natural. Even though I'm a neutral girl. Okay, I think I know why I don't pull for this one. It's because the shimmers in here are just shimmers. They're not duochromes or anything like that. But that'd be a nice one to get some more use out of. All Done Up from Blend Bunny. This one is 3 rows of mattes, 1 row of shimmers. I know I don't grab this one because it's only 1 row of shimmers. So this will be one that I use with, like, I'm going to combine these palettes. Another Glaminatrix, Barely Basic. Another one that's just sitting. Did I really need that one though when I have the Grounded palette? I really like the mattes in here the most because I like the like those greens and stuff. But I feel like kind of similar in this one. The difference is this one has 1 row of like just basic shimmers that don't shift. Actually, no, maybe one of them does. The ones in the top row shimmers, these all do shift. These ones here all don't. But I do think the shimmers in here all shift, except for this one right here. I might have to put some thought into this. I mean, I think my coworker, I don't think, I do know one of my coworkers has friends who wear makeup. 2016 makeup is supposedly coming back. In my opinion, it never left. It's like, this is like an earthy, grungy palette. Like you could go light with it or smoky. Now I'm thinking I don't need both of these palettes. They both sit in my drawer. I'm pulling those 2 out. And then of course Bella Beauté Bar Unoriginal Nudes. I feel like between these, I like the look of this one more. This one actually kind of makes me think of Smoky Glam a little bit, which I think is also Bella Beauté Bar. I like this aesthetic. This is aesthetically more pleasing to me than these two. Do I even like any of the Glaminatrix palettes that I have? I also do find, like, lately with my makeup color choices and stuff, I'm finding I'm starting to have a different preference. I don't know. This one here, I need to, between these two, I think I like this one more than the Grounded palette. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Okay. And then I have this one in here. It's a Z palette. And I did order a couple of shimmers. That's kind of summery. But I ordered these shimmers from Simply Posh Cosmetics. Because I bought one of their palettes. Anyways, I'm just going to put these all back in this basket. We'll see what I do for eyeshadow today. I got stuff to do, but I still have time to play with some makeup before I have to go and do anything. Let me just rearrange these a little bit. I'll keep these two in here, but man, it's been a bit since I've looked at these. They're just, I don't know, that one just screams fall to me. I feel like I like this one more than the Grounded one. Alright, let's, like I said, I'm going to keep this one in here. I might swap some of these palettes out, especially once, well, I don't even know. Anyways, I'm wearing a new necklace. This one I got yesterday from that new jewelry store. 2 hearts. It would be nice layered. I do have some necklace, like random chains over there on my necklace thing in here. I could layer, but maybe not. Alright, foundation. Let's use the Hourglass one. I won't wear this one outside of home now because, like I said, I don't have the correct color. But the finish, yeah, see that? It's yellow. I need to go to Sephora and get the correct color. But I want to use this one up first. I debated buying foundation yesterday while I was there. I didn't though. Because like I said, I really need to make sure. I don't want to spend as much money this year on makeup as I did last year. I feel like all my paychecks last year. I know, broken record, but I feel like I spent all my paychecks last year on purses and makeup. Don't want to do so much this year. And I'm still team sponge for applying foundation because I feel like, or at least on me, I like how it looks. I don't get the streaks or anything. It isn't too bad. Once I get the rest of my makeup on, this shouldn't be too bad of a shade, but I can definitely tell, especially in the mirror behind the camera, that this is it's too yellow. I do not have an undertone of yellow. I have an undertone. I think I'm cool neutral. I think I'm leaning more on the neutral though. And of course, blend some of that down your neck. I don't like it when I can tell, like, see a line on someone's jaw when they're wearing their foundation, even their bronzer. But I don't say anything. You wanna know why? Because I assume when someone's doing their makeup, they like how it looks. So I like wearing my makeup how I like wearing it. We need bronzer. Where did I put that? Right here. I'm gonna use the Saie Sunmelt bronzer. Is that the one I've been using? I don't think so. No. See? I'm like, it's gonna be a chit-chatty video. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it won't be. Of course, unless I get like a burst of chit-chattiness. Are any of you buying the new Makeup by Mario blushes? I mentioned yesterday in the bits and pieces of what I bought video. I'm not. I had 2 of the shades on my Sephora wish list. They're off now. After like swatching the shades that I thought I wanted, and then the shades are nice, but they don't look swatched, at least on my skin tone, how I envision them online. And then I don't like the texture. It's like I said, it's like touching jello. No thank you. But I bet you they're gonna be good for people with dry skin. I know I have dry skin, but I don't like the texture of how they feel. So that's gonna be a no for me. Whatever is left on the brush from bronzer, just put it over the bridge of my nose. I blow my nose so much that that's gonna disappear. And then do we think the blocked eyebrows are gonna come back? Because everybody's like, oh, 2016, and like they're posting photos. I don't even think I have a photo of myself with makeup from 2016. Because 2016, let's see, I was wearing makeup for sure, but I wasn't wearing foundation. I was not wearing probably blush. 2016, David was born 2004, Grace 2010, 2016, so she would have been, yeah, I was definitely in my makeup era. I'm not sure how I was wearing my makeup though in 2016. Definitely zero color, I can guarantee you that. Zero sparkles, I can guarantee you that too. Okay, powdered bronzer. Today we will use, I'm gonna do whatever for makeup today. I'm gonna do it anyways, but I need to wash my brushes. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, this one in here. To me it looks like I've hit hard pan on it. I might take something and just try and scrape it off. And yes, I do like using big fluffy brushes for my powder bronzer because I want my bronzer to look diffused. I don't want to see lines of where I have bronzer and stuff. I think it looks better when it's diffused and you're not, someone's not looking at you like, oh, look at all the bronzer they got on. Or you can see where it ends and begins. And then always take it. I like, well, you don't have to, but I prefer to take my bronzer mostly on the sides. So my jawline and then coming down the side. And just like buff that out. This is a light bronzer. Because before the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer reminds me an awful lot of this one. I will not repurchase this when I use it up. I don't know. This is good for someone who likes clean girl makeup. Not someone who, I mean, it's fine for me too, but I don't know. I like the bronzer, the highlighter that's in here. I highly doubt I'm gonna use that highlighter up at all. I mean, it's pretty, but it's so sheer. That's why and the bronzer is pretty sheer too. All buffed out, you wouldn't even know it's a highlighter. I almost feel like that could be used as a face powder. Maybe for like brightening underneath the eyes or whatever. Okay. Should I do concealer? Because I was thinking about it and I have all kinds of concealers that are just sitting here. I'm not using them. Same with lip liners. I need to not buy lip liners ever again. In my mind, if I'm going to use my lip liners, it'll probably be me doing like full face makeup but like no eyeshadow. So like do your base and then do a bold lip. I feel like me with lip liner plus doing my eye makeup, it's too much for me. I know I have concealers. Where the heck are they? Maybe I must have decluttered. I got 3. Let's use the, I feel like that might be too bright. I mean, they're both pretty light. I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks one. To conceal what? I don't know, but I have concealers and I feel like I should use them up, should I not? Or at least try to. This is a good song too. Let's just brighten up some parts of the face. I need some lip balm. I'm going to put some lip balm on. let's do one that I have open already. So I don't want to open a new one. I'm going to put this one on because I think I don't like the color. I like the formula though. This is the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm. Love the formula. This one's in the shade Latte. I've fully used up the clear one, and then the shade Petal is almost gone. It's a thicker formula, and it stays. Yeah, I don't like the color of this one on me. So this one might go by. Look how pale it is on me. I didn't think it'd be this pale though. It's right there. Shade Latte. This one's getting decluttered. Because it's a lip product and I've used it, it goes in the trash. I don't pass lip products on. If you like nude lips, you probably would like this. If you don't, you won't. But I love the feeling of the Naturium glosses. Yeah, that color is a hard no for me. Electrolytes, Strawberry Liquid IV. I don't know about anybody else, but if you take edibles, you need to stay hydrated because, holy crap, my mouth gets so dry. And it's only from that, so it's kind of weird. It's like you get the bad pasties. Okay, let's pick another gloss. I feel like some of these are not open. It looks like I might have used that one once. Maybe I swatched it. That one hasn't been touched by the looks of it. Let's do this one. Laneige. This is one of the Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Balm Cinnamon Sugar. Looks like a donut. Okay, this is more my vibe for color. Yummy. Wipe that off so I don't have a clown mouth. Yeah, this is more my cup of tea.
Somebody's having tea.
Yep. Let me know if you used these or have one. I almost tempted myself yesterday to buy one of the new Patrick Ta lip balms or whatever. If you've bought one and you like it, let me know. I want to know from someone who's not a YouTuber what you think about some products that are new that are out there. I love that. So, blush. I went and looked at the Rhode stuff again too, like did a double take. And I was like, yeah, you're not getting no more of my money. I'm not impressed by the Rhode product. I've only used 2 products, but I'm not really impressed by the 2 products that I've bought. I like them, but yeah, I don't know. They're nothing to write home about. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a cream blush that I think would look great underneath this blush. This one's called Mad Love. That, yes. Doing a monochromatic look with this blush. So like having like a matching lip and eye with this would be so pretty. Let me think. Who do I want to use? Oh, and also, you know what I didn't go look at, which I probably should have, but then I might have bought one. The new... Is it Tarte or Too Faced blushes? I heard that they might be a dupe for Patrick Ta's blushes. Yeah. I forgot to go look at them though. I'm thinking for a cream blush today. Let me open this. Maybe the Saie blush. Oh no, that's way off. Well, that one, maybe? No. I got rid of... Oh, I still have that. I should put that with my contour stuff. I still have one of the e.l.f. That needs to go with my contour. I want a liquid highlighter today too. Which I'm pretty sure I decluttered one, so we'll use the Rare Beauty. Oh, what about this one? Okay, I feel like those two will go good together. This Saie one, it's pretty. The shade Lady. That would work though too. Liquid highlighter. I'm probably going to want a powdered highlighter. I kept this when I did my declutter. Now I'm wondering if I don't know. I think I said I was going to use it for eyes. We will see. If I don't use it, I still have the friggin' sticker in there. I already feel like my coworker would like this. But I also like it. What powder highlighter? The Give Beauty one. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, you already know I'm debating using one of my Mesmerize. I feel like the undertone of this would be very pretty mixed in. So we're going to do that for cheeks. Now I'm getting excited. My edibles is kicking in now. I can feel it. My complexion right now too. Looking nice, at least from my point of view. All right, we're going to dab some of this on. How does my complexion look so nice right now? And of course, I don't have my eyebrows done, so I feel like that throws this off. Everything I'm using will be in the description box. And I'm going to need like floodgate lights, a headlamp light, my, what do you call it? Magnifying glass and my glasses in order for me to read what's on the bottom of this when I go to update my description box. The Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. Unfortunately, I lied about how much I used. I said it was halfway, but no, it's almost halfway, so we're close. Speaking of Rare Beauty, I hear kids talking out in the hall. I also looked at the new powdered blushes that they came out with. So when I looked at them online, I don't just look at this, like I look at products in the packaging, and then I look at the products swatched, and I look at them swatched on different skin tones, and then I look at them having already been used on people with different skin tones. So anyways, I don't know why I'm like dragging that on. I'm having a brain fart. Looking at all that online, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a bronzer that I skip. And then when I went in the store yesterday, I kind of confirmed it that, yeah, even the lightest shade, I feel like her blushes look like her powdered ones are all going to pull very warm and orange. Everybody likes whatever they like for bronzer, but I do not like warm tone bronzers. I like cool tone bronzers to neutral. I feel like the warm ones, they look orange, and it's like, we don't want to be looking like one of those aliens beaming off of The Simpsons. I need to probably blend the...
Tuesday, nice.
Taco Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yep. I think we're just going to start doing Taco Tuesday every week. And then we should have like a dedicated day. I'm talking to someone in the background. I'm not talking to myself, guys. In case you're like, who's she talking to? I'm not alone, guys. Or non-bread pizza. Dude, I didn't write down non-bread pizza for this week, eh?
No. You still have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday blank.
Oh, okay. So I have Thursday, Friday blank because I think I have Thursday off, and I want to make something Thursday that'll have leftovers for Friday because I'm working Friday. I just don't remember what time.
You have Saturday blank as well.
Because I erased that from yesterday. That is so pretty. I'm just using an e.l.f. brush. e.l.f. liquid blush, but they have several. This one is a bit angled and it's more dense and like compact. And I don't think, I mean, you guys can see what I'm doing, but if you notice, I tap a lot of my stuff, even like my powder blush, I will tap it and then sometimes I'll diffuse it out a bit. I don't know why, but the more I've been doing my makeup, especially like I've gotten more into taking my time doing my makeup to make it look nice to me. I don't care if my makeup doesn't look nice to other people, but if I think it looks nice. But for some, I don't know why, but I kind of like tapping it in. I feel like it does help diffuse it and it doesn't sit on top of my skin. It looks more blended in. I don't know if I'm even making sense, but that's why even with my like bronzer, I like to like tap it in and then, you know. Oh, I think Angelica is coming out with a blush shade extension. Her reveal is not until later this week. Because today's Sunday, so we're in a new week. So till like later this week. But I think it's either an extension of her blushes or highlighters. But I got a sneaking suspicion it's more blush shades. This is so pretty. I like it. Great news. I was in Winners yesterday and guess what? I left without buying a new mug. It was funny. Matt actually went into Winners with me. Not to like stop me from like coming out with a cart full of stuff. But yeah, I went and looked at the mugs. I think I seen one which I did pick up and looked at it, but I was like, I'm not getting it. Cause like I'm trying to get in my head too, like, girl, you don't need to buy mugs every time you go into Winners, but it's hard. I like mugs. I'm surprised Matt wasn't like trying to steer me away from the purses, because I feel like I also come home with a brand new purse every time I step foot into a Winners. And I'm pretty sure there's been like a time or two where I left Winners with two or three purses at once. I think it's because I really, really like Steve Madden purses. And there's been a couple I've been trying to get my hands on. But the girl doesn't need a new mug and a new purse every time she goes out into the world. I don't know. I like purses. You want to know why? You can just put things in them. It's just like baskets. Remember my whole basket thing? Every time I go out, I come home with baskets. I decluttered baskets last year. I don't think I've brought in a new basket since last summer. I like things that you can put things in. I like bags. I like baskets. I like drawers. I like bins. Anywho, look at me rambling on. Okay, I'm going to do face powder now. And then we'll go into powder, blush, and highlighter. Actually, I'm going to do the highlighter now. I was telling Matt before I sat down, I was like, I should probably get a snack, excuse me. He's like, yeah, maybe go get something. But I'm like, I don't know what I want to get though. I haven't eaten yet. Unless, of course, we consider a espresso latte protein shake breakfast. Damn, that's pretty. I've been trying to post photos of my finished makeup on Instagram and then also having underneath the photo all the makeup that I've used. I'm going to try and do that most days of the week. Even if I do like a simple makeup. Look, so pretty. Like, you don't even have to put a blush over that. I think this is like my favorite shade of the 3 Rare Beauty highlighters that I have. I think the Mesmerize one is my favorite. It just looks the best, and I'm not saying that looks natural. That's not natural, but her highlighters, they just blend so seamlessly. Damn. And yeah, I just dip it in there and, you know, buff that in there. I really wish I was good at doing other people's makeup. I've practiced on Grace a couple of times, and hey, no lie, I mean, our daughter's beautiful, but she was looking bonita. There's a couple of times, whenever I've done her makeup, I have found her face in the mirror, and I could not stop looking. Because when I do makeup on her, I probably do like this kind of makeup, what I have going on right now. Throw some mascara on her, fix her eyebrows. And if she did want sparkle, I would do like a champagne or, yeah, like a champagne sparkle and just tap it across. And then I do a little brown. Pretty much just to enhance her features. But I feel like I still need to practice more. Just, if she'll let me practice more doing her makeup. Because I feel like for me, it's hard to do eyeshadow, in my opinion, on other people. And then trying to make sure you have the right shades of foundation and stuff for the person you're working on. I feel like just, I don't know, doing makeup is fun. Oh, why was I even saying that? Because I feel like what would be kind of cool is because I like doing makeup. If I could do makeup for other people, whether they're going to go get their pictures done or they're going out for a night or something and they want someone to do their makeup. But can I do makeup great on myself and it like look great? Yeah. Well, to me it looks great. Quite. But if I could do that on someone else, I could make like do a little side gig. But like I said, I need to practice on Grace because I feel like right now doing makeup on someone else's face, like your face shape, I don't know, everything. Like you could have bumpy skin, like skin texture. That's the proper word, skin texture. The kiddo has skin texture, so sometimes that makes me nervous when I do her makeup, even though I'm doing it for fun, not because I'm for any other reason, but I do notice even with skin texture, you gotta kind of be careful because you don't want to enhance it. I know somebody's back there. So dark. Okay, enough chit-chatting. Oh, I know. That's powdery. I think this is going to be the first, is it? Hey! Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. I just talking in my head and I just remembered something. I was about to be like, hey, where's my Morphe concealer? It's right there. You know what? It's in the wrong slot. Ugh. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a concealer. Makeup artist. Wake up artist. Under eye correcting concealer. I mean, I already put concealer on. Why was I wondering what happened to this? Oh, I know why. Don't mind me, guys. It's because I was gonna say this is the first Morphe. Trying to make sure my eyes stay open. I think I'm a little bit too high. Cause I feel like my eyes are getting smaller and smaller. I was going to say I think this is the first Morphe complexion. The powder is just like everywhere. Matt's not even looking over here. That's funny. I make myself laugh. Why did I have to just start pouring that everywhere? It's not the first Morphe complexion product I've tried. Are you on YouTube? I think he is. He's got headphones on. This, I've tried this. That is a nice, it's more of a, I don't think it's a concealer. It's a concealer, but not like, skin tone concealer. It's more of a brightener. Man, I got powder everywhere. Holy moly. Let me just wipe this up right quick. I have to remind myself tomorrow, like, hey girl, your powder is half missing because you decided to be in twat waffle. Okay. No, so I've used this. That's why I was like, hey, where is that? I thought I decluttered it. I think I thought about decluttering it because I don't have bags underneath my eyes. My face is so yellow compared to my hands. Complexion though, looking great. Yeah, but even doing that, that's powdery. So we're gonna put some mostly on the center and like outer edge of the face. Leave this section alone. And I do like blending some of the powder down here just in case any of the bronzer that I have down there decides to not blend it out enough and you can see it. I don't mind seeing a little bit of the bronzer that I have on, but I don't want, like I said, lines. Okay. Powder is on. Yeah, actually that looks quite mattifying. But the cheeks, like I said, leave the cheeks alone. Unless you want them fully, but I feel like it looks nice matte everywhere, but not right here. Do we know where we put the lid to this? Because if I don't put the lid on, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to forget that I don't have it on here. What color was the lid? Girl. Looking, I don't see it. Crap. The blush is there. See, I distracted myself with remembering that concealer. I'm just gonna put this up here by my Scentsy warmer until I can find the lid. I didn't drop anything. Alright, let's just continue because I don't know where I put that. Now I'm gonna go into this blush. Where did I get that from? Alright, let's try out this new... I got face powder in here too. I'm just gonna go like that. Such a pretty color. And so like the powder blush, yeah, I am taking this one because the blush or the brush is still like kind of packed, but it's a bit more flimsy. So it's not going to buff like deep into a section. It's going to be like softer and like buff it out almost as if you have a brush this size, but not. Holy crap. And then I'm going to take my sponge. I'm just going to tap just around the edge. Damn, I like my complexion right now, but I could look at this video later. I don't watch my videos back before posting. I just post, so whatever it is, it is. Let's do brow glue. That's a pretty blush combo. I'm like really curious where I put the lid to that powder. I don't think did I throw it? No, I don't think I threw it. Okay. I don't like how here looks. To me, it looks like I have too much makeup in that area. So I'm just going to pat it out a little bit. Okay, I love the cheeks. I like this handy dandy magnifying mirror. Because I can really, no one is ever in my face this close unless it's matte. Like, I feel like a distance away it looks good, but then like if you get like up really close, you're like, oh, I can see the makeup. Damn it, man, I got a black hair growing right there. Jeez Louise. Okay, I think we're down to, let's start the eyebrows and then we'll figure out what eyeshadow palette. If I was live, if I did my video live, I could literally ask you guys what palette. I'll give you like 2 options to choose from. I have done a couple of lives way back, and it was like mostly teenagers coming on talking to me, which was kind of actually fun. They were like not rude or inappropriate or anything. I hope the heck my music's not too loud this time either. I can hear it word for word. Alright, that stuff is on. I do have another one of this just in case I run out. But, you know what I did not grab? I did not grab. And I got some good stuff to use. Hey. Why was that on the... That's not plugged in? Shoot. My brow pencil. There it is. I'm like, where is it? Finish off these eyebrows. Yeah, so people are posting like 2016 stuff, and they're like, 2016 makeup's coming back. Do you think blocky eyebrows are coming back? I hope not. It's been a while though since I've seen somebody with blocky eyebrows. Are I seeing something on here? Yeah. What are my brow hairs? Oh, I know what we watched last night. We watched Black Phone. I remember I was I kept saying, "Oh, we're watching Phone Booth." You remember who I was talking to? No. Black Phone. We watched part 1 and then noticed that part 2 was on the rentals for $2. I was like, okay, let's watch part 2. When are you gonna get a deal? Pay $2 to rent a movie. Okay. So the complexion is done. If you're like a complexion only kind of person, yeah, do this. Throw some mascara on at least though. Maybe even if it's like a light brown. Because that is nice. It's literally bothering me. I'm sitting here. I don't even remember the color of the cover to that face powder. Getting out of that drawer in case I see something different. Okay, so for eyeshadow, let me... Okay, I feel like my brain automatically says use this one. The unoriginal nudes. Let me see though. I could literally do any color because I feel like anything would go with this. Okay, let's use this one and do a fun look. Let's grab some brushes. Whoop. Okay, let's do an eye look. Okay, there isn't a light enough color in here for me to use, so I'm going to grab... Oh, not even in here either. Nope, not you. I'm going to go into the Glaminatrix Barely Basic palette. I'm probably going to start out using this color here and this one right here. So the first one's called Girl Dinner. I love Girl Dinner. You want to know why? It's simple, it's easy, delicious. And so many variations of Girl Dinner. So that's what this shade's called. It's like a, it isn't quite white. Maybe it's ivory. And I'm just putting that like on the inner part of my eye, blending it up towards my brow. And then I'm going to go into the shade Leggings, which is this one right here. I'm going to go into that shade now. Putting that from the middle outward and blending it up to the crease and a little bit out. I don't know how this look is going to end up going. We will see, because we're just playing right now. The winter time, like the winter months, suck so bad. It's like cold. It's all like, it's either like slippery outside or slushy. I don't know. I don't like the winter months. All the happiness is like not outside. Okay. Let's open up the Crown Legacy. So I guess I'm using 2 Glaminatrix palettes today because I'm going to combine these two and see what we come up with. I don't even know what time it is. Is it 2:30? Is that time a joke?
No.
What the hell? What the helly? Never. I'm gonna go into, I feel like I should do a colorful look. Do I? I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Noble. Same brush. I'm just gonna go over where I put leggings. I don't have leggings on my face, but the eyeshadow color called Leggings. Yeah, like the weather is depressing. Okay, maybe the weather's not depressing, but when it's cold outside, the news is depressing. I don't know if I'm going purple or what. I kind of just want to mix different colors. I'm going to go into silvering, this one, which is green. I'm going to confuse you guys. Is she doing purple or is she doing green? So this one, like I took that pinky purple a bit more in. This one I'm going to stay out here. Silvering, yeah. I'm gonna go back into that noble. I need more lip gloss. Oop. This one's called what? Cinnamon sugar? Yeah. It smells really good. Not like cinnamon sugar though. Maybe it's more on the cinnamon, not the sugar. I'm gonna go back into that green again a little bit. I'm gonna go on a different brush though. I think this one here, into that green. Because I need... Well, I don't know what I need, but I need a smaller brush. Okay, so I like that. I'm gonna take, I don't even know. I want more of that pinky, noble color. I want more of that in here. Just a little bit. And then kind of blend that up over the green. Just on the edge though. I'm gonna go back into that green again. And I'm actually gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go into the shade, this green here called Here. I might dip into that too. Trust the process. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but we will come up with something. Okay. I'm gonna go back into that pink and I'm just gonna, like I said, bring it up. Nice. I'm going to take trying to decide what shimmers to use. They don't have to match these colors, they can be anything. Let me just, I'm gonna swatch these two. Ooh, I think I want one of these, I think, on the inner part. So either this one or my brain's saying this one, which is FYP, which is for your FYP. I know OOTD is outfit of the day because I used to do those on Instagram. Get ready with me for your, I feel like FYP. I don't remember what that one stands for. Alright, I'm going to go into FYP though, which is this one right here. And put that on the inner part. Shit, look at that. Damn, that's nice. I like that. That is so pretty. Are you eating something? He is too. I can't really see him. That's a pretty shimmer. Like, what the heck? I feel like that would look nice with whatever matte colors you are using. Damn. I'm looking at this shade here, which, yeah, look at that. So it looks green, but at my angle, it looks blue and purple. Oh, shit. You know that's gonna look so good. It's called Empire. But, like, to me, looking at it, I'm seeing blue and purple. But do you guys see that? That's going on my eyeball. Okay. I talked myself into it. So it's the middle shade, right? Nope, that's not the right one. Hang on. It's this one right here. Called Dynasty. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into the first shimmer that I used. And I'm just going to mix the two of them in the middle. And you could also go back into the green one a little bit. Ugh, I love that. Okay. And then I gotta do the same on the other side. But I want to try something first. I think, let me see. I love it. I'm gonna just like that. I dip back into the pink. Okay, well, let's do this on the other side. So I'm gonna go into that first shimmer that called FYP. Oh, I already have that on my eye. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go into that green shade. And put that here. I'm going to go into that lighter shimmer. Damn, this is pretty. I would love to see other people. I see other people wearing makeup like at the mall and at work, but it's always like, I don't know. They don't do fun makeup at work. That is so pretty. You know what that actually makes me think of? One of the Gremlin movies, like the female Gremlin. She's like bright green. I mean, I'm probably not even seeing the colors correctly right now, but damn, that I like that color combo. Let me do the same thing on this eye that I did the other one. Okay. I have no idea how this is even gonna end up. I want something on my lower lash line. It's like, Lord, where did I put the cover to my base powder? Okay, on the lower lash line, you know what I should have picked up yesterday? I should have bought a liquid eyeliner. Because I don't do eyeliner, because I feel like I suck at it. I have a pencil. I'm going to see if I can get some of this black on the upper. This is the black one, right? I think so. I don't want to wing or anything. I just want to have a little something on the upper lash line. Just like that. So, yeah, I can tell that I have liner on. This one, it does pull, you see that? It does pull off the eyeshadow. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm going to get for pencil liner. On the lower lash line, I do want something down there. Do I want a colorful shade though, or a neutral? Whoops. That's nice. I like that. I'm going to go into, oh darn it. I'm going to mix these two. So keep it like, I'm going to keep it neutral down here. I might put black liner on my waterline. I don't normally wear stuff on my waterline. Cause I find it makes my eyeballs smaller. I'm gonna deepen this up even more. I'm gonna go into this one than that one. Maybe I want it a little bit deeper, especially out here. So just go from like, I don't know if you guys can tell, I take it down to the, I don't even know, what do you call this part of your eye? Okay, I like that better. I'm just taking from the outer corner to like the middle. And then whatever's left I can blend it all the way in. This is I would wear this look to work. I like it. Okay. What next? I'm gonna put some liner. I need a little something down there. Oops. And just take your fingers and kind of like, I like to, if I'm going to wear a liner, I'll smudge it a little bit. Try and get some of it down with the eyeshadow you have down there. I feel like it's doing a better job on that side than this side. But like that. And then we need mascara. This is the lip for today will be this one. I like that. I could put some lip liner on too, but I have a bold eye. Mascara. Let's do the Fenty Hella Thick. I feel like on my last thoughts on this one where I don't really like it. I feel like this eye look gives off like Wicked. Not like Wicked, but like the musical Wicked. Just me? Okay. We did watch part 1 of Wicked. Got so far in it, we were like, we'll just finish it out. We didn't like it. I'm not gonna bother watching the second part. I don't know. Man, I like this look. So the mascara right now is not bad. Maybe it needed to dry out for me to like it. Yeah, I like this eye look. It's very nice. Okay, and I do like both those eyeshadow palettes. You know what it is? I think it's because why I don't use them. I'm thinking maybe because I need more different matte shades, or I don't know. These two combined together, like a neutral palette and then like a colorful palette, I find I like that better. This one does have some neutrals, but it only has these two, and they're very, very cool tone. Like I said, I like cool tones and warm tones, but I find, I don't know, I like these two palettes together, and I'm digging that eye look. Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty. I wonder, will the purple shift show up? Let me know if you can see the purple shift. I don't see the purple shift. Doesn't really matter to me though. I think I like how that looks. And yeah, that's the look. Now I gotta try and find that cover before I go on doing the stuff I gotta get done. Damn, it's getting cold in here. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this look. I definitely, at this moment in time, I like it. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I like the complexion. It's pretty. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle. I've been here over an hour. Holy moly. Until next time, guys. Yeah. Any of the palettes that are in my basket, do you have them? Are you using them? Are they being neglected? Let me know. I have a lot of palettes and I want to I probably will do a declutter this year of palettes. So the ones that I've kept from last year's declutter, I want to make sure I'm actually like going to be consistently swapping all my palettes out. But knowing me, I think I have favorites that are so much favorites, I could probably let some palettes go that I like, but I'm not going to get much use out of them anymore. So I'm going to start like this year, swapping palettes out in this basket, and then try and get a better idea of what I like out of what I have. So I do think I have at least maybe one, possibly two palettes off the top of my head I think I could let go. One of them is a Ensley Rain palette, and the other one's an Odin's Eye palette. And they're bigger palettes. But yeah. Anywho, thanks for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up, or like, whatever you want to call it on there. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If not, if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. Anywho, I'm gonna go finish what I gotta go do because I got a lot of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.